Hey guys, how's it going? Chris here. So I was thinking recently, I know a couple of people who tend to be struggling when they get started off using a DAW, whether it's Logic or Pro Tools or Ableton. And I know because I've been there myself as well, it took me ages to kind of learn the softwares properly, but I figured why not make it easy and see if I can break down how to get started with, in this case, Logic, but maybe we'll try with other DAWs later on. But I'm thinking under 5 minutes. We'll see how that all goes, but yeah, let's get started. I've got Logic open here and I was just thinking I'll run us through it real quick, just the initial what you see on the screen. Okay, so as you can see, we've got the basic Logic kind of display open. If you've opened Logic for the first time, this is most likely how it will open. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go into your preferences. You can either do that by clicking on Logic Pro, Preferences, go in Advanced. I'm just going to do Command comma because that's the shortcut I prefer. In the Advanced tab, make sure you're in there. Just enable all these complete features. Now that's going to unlock all the hidden features that you didn't know you had access to. That's step one. So step number two. I want to add plugins, but I don't really know where to find them. I can't really see them on the screen, What should I do? So the first thing you want to do is click up here to your inspector. Make sure you've got that open. This will reveal your fader. It's just kind of an enlarged version of what you've got on the side here, but you've got your fader, your pan, and then you've got your effects. Your audio effects will live in here. And then you've got your sends and your input, your record and mute and solo, all of that goodness. So that all kind of exists in one place, and that depends on every track will be different. You can have different plugins and different settings, but we'll get into that a bit later. Okay, so 3, I want to record myself. So where do I start? Well, first of all, you got to make sure you at least got your audio interface selected. So you'll find that in your preferences, there's your input and output device. Make sure you've got whatever interface you've got connected to your computer just selected here. And if you're recording, you might want to stick to a lower buffer size. You don't necessarily have to go for the lowest, but you can go for 128, maybe 64. And then if you're kind of doing some mixing work, maybe consider bumping it up, but it's not a big deal, So once you've got that done, you press record and oh no input selected. What do you do? So you go back onto your inspector on the left here. You've got your input. Make sure you select the correct input that you've got your microphone connected to, or your guitar, your instrument, whatever you're recording, and then you can press record and you're in, and it will be recording. I don't have anything plugged into that channel at the minute, so nothing's recording, but you get the idea. Okay, so number 4, what if I want to add an instrument? I want to play some MIDI, add some music in the background. The first thing you got to do is you got to add an instrument track. So you can click up here on the plus. There's a software instrument. My preference is Command Alt and S. Just adds a little instrument track, and in here you can select your instrument. If you don't want to get too complicated with it, you can click in here, open your library, and you should have a variety of instruments. As you can see, I haven't downloaded all of them, but either way there's a vast collection I can pick from. So let's just select one here. I'm just gonna go pick this Mellotron. Let's go flutes, and then this should work. So there you go, you got that. It seems to be working. Just remember, if you don't want to use the built-in ones, you could always add your own instruments. I've got Keyscape over here, which is a personal favorite of mine. So there you go. Okay, so lastly, you've made your song, you want to export it so you can listen to it on your phone or on the go, you want to send it to your friends. What do? You gotta bounce the track. So what's that? So you can either click in here, there's BNC, you can press Command B on your keyboard. Either way, it's gonna pop up this. And you wanna make sure you've either got this one selected, this will be your full fat uncompressed audio file, or you've got your MP3, which would be like if you want to listen on your phone, or you want to send to your friends and you just need like a smaller sized, lower quality file, this would be great. So once you're all done, press OK, name your track, and then that's it. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was just a short introduction to getting you started on Logic. If you're a user of another DAW, Ableton or Pro Tools, and you want me to do a similar video, I could probably do something, kind of get you started in 5 minutes or less, hopefully, we'll see. Please, if you like this video, consider subscribing. Then you can stay in touch if I make more content like this that you enjoy. Come hang about. Once again, thank you. I've been Chris Vella, and I'll see you in the next one.